This is the USA lineup this morning.
And they are back to their 4-4-2, as Tony mentioned. And, of course, the topic everyone's talking about is Alex Morgan up top.
And Yuki Nagasato, one of their heroes from the World Cup. Still Norio Sasaki, the man in charge for the Japanese. Cheney getting a first touch for the US, nodded on from Morgan. And Wambach prowling inside the penalty area immediately. This ball fed down the line. The cross coming in is a challenge. And Buehler getting it away. Cheney just too far ahead of Wambach, who'd peeled away. It's Miyama. She's still the fulcrum for so much of the Japanese attack. Kawasumi. For next summer's Olympics, they didn't really rate their own chances of winning it that highly.
Yeah, well, the odds for them winning it were 12-1 coming in.
The race is on here for Rachel Buehler, and she just did enough. Shinobu Ohno was bursting into a promising position. Up solo, the second goalkeeper to reach 100 caps in the history of the US women's program. Brianna Scurry is the leader in that department with 173. Solo in action again as the shot was a fairly tame one in the end. Miyama is more than capable, isn't she, from long distance? Rampone, cap number 255 for her today. Floats in the free kick. It was a nice one too. A bit of indecision in the Japanese defense. Alex Morgan trying to create a second opportunity.
Wambach, of course, for the United States, a target on that back post.
They've worked it short. The header on target, but right at goalkeeper Kaihori. It was Rachel Buehler. Different approach this time from the corner. Cheney floating it in. It was up for grabs, wasn't it? Lloyd under pressure.
So impressed by that. The emotion of the moment, knowing how badly she wanted that World Cup.
LePeilbet has done well here. It's swept away by Tanaka. Boxx looking for the run of Cheney and connecting. Good sharp turn by Cheney. Nothing quite came of it, but they are starting to really plug away on that right-hand side. Assuming
that right back position because of the loss of Ali Krieger in the Olympic qualifiers.
LePeilbet had been a converted left back, hadn't she? So problems in that right back spot right now as Nagasato. Rampone forces her back, but good exchange of passes. Real danger here for the US. Danger removed by Kelly O'Hara. A timely intervention. Still, you see it when they get that quick passing game going. Japanese so hard to contend with. Buehler has to come across in a hurry here. Midway point of the first half, and the US will remember all about corners from Miyama. Different sort of approach this time. The shot is on. It's not that far wide. Solo will feel she had it covered. She had a defender on the post as well.
And as you mentioned, Adrian, Japan scored on a corner against the United States in their last meeting at the Algarve Cup, a team that is not necessarily known for its set-piece strength.
Now the sloppy pass is picked off by Cheney. It's a lovely feed ball just beyond the reach of Alex Morgan. I think Kelly will be very happy with that comparison, Julie.
Well, it's always great to take a forward who has that attacking mentality and make him into a defender.
Now look at this from Japan again. It's Rachel Buehler who had to be very steady defensively. foot, finds the open player. Oh, it's not cleared by Shannon Boxx. And the follow-up shot was a snap effort and pulled wide. Kumagai.
And that's where Christy Rampone's pace is just so important to that back line. How many times have we seen her just clean up things? Someone's beaten, and there comes Rampone to clean it up.
Bit of space here for Kawasumi. Lovely run outside by Kinga, who's through here. Hook solo down to make the save, but Kinga on the follow-up has put the Japanese in front. They finally undid the United States defense with a wonderful sequence of passes, and Kinga applied the finishing touch.
And you could feel it coming. Japan in its rhythm, playing, knocking. This is the right back getting forward.
Played in women's international soccer. It has been a men's tournament for the last 2 decades. The Kirin Cup, but for the first time. Here's Alex Morgan now. This is a promising run. Wambach in support. Morgan didn't need her. Almost found a way to squeeze it in at the near post. First really good look at goal. She's had a very, very busy first half. We have some more work here. It's Miyama. It's towards goal. Ohno. Thumping header there from Buehler. A deep cross. Needs Hope Solo to get there. She didn't reach it. Had to come a long way off her line. Full first half highlights too, and it's a first half that will have the US with plenty to ponder. The goal from Yukari Kinga. Welcome back everyone to Sendai. This is the Yotek Stadium. I promise you haven't missed anything, just the opening few seconds of the second half with the United States trailing Japan here.
Getting Abby Wambach time on the ball. Alex Morgan, here's a good one here.
And Morgan inside left channel, good reverse pass as well. Cheney battling through a couple of challenges. But it's too strong for O'Reilly. Abby Wambach, who's still the second leading scorer in women's international football of all time. Sinclair could have caught her up if she'd scored last night for Canada, but she didn't. Now Morgan going to make an impression.
134 goals for Abby Wambach in 176 games. I mean, her strike rate is phenomenal.
Second all-time in the world, second all-time in the US behind only Miyama. She passed Steve Lilly quite recently. Kaihori trying to organise the wall. It's Sakali Lloyd who kills it. She so nearly got that right. The United States with Pia Sundhage. Another very good look here at one of their main rivals for Olympic gold. Here's Alex Morgan. She's almost around the back. That was a last-ditch challenge from Yano. Here's the corner now. Wambach, of course, was the target, inevitably. Shannon Boxx going to create a second opportunity. LePeilbet.
Adrian, without Sawa, the confidence you get from a game like this, because that's something they're going to have to look at.
Sameshima on the ball. Was briefly with Tony DeChico and the Boston Breakers last summer. Now he's with the French club Montpellier. That's a loose clearance which Alex Morgan has latched on to. She was hoping to find Abby Wambach. Heather O'Reilly may have the same aim in mind. She does put the ball in the right spot, but Wambach couldn't make serious connection. Towards Wambach it goes, but that's some catching practice for Kaihori. Change of the game momentarily with Ando standing by. A nice replacement to bring in.
nice subs. 3 World Cups under her belt, a veteran of this Japanese team.
Nice overlapping one. And Ohno. Determined defensive work as well. Lloyd. She was going to surge through midfield, but she lost out. There's really danger here for the US. Chance for number 2 for Kawasumi, who pulled it just wide.
To slip her through.
Weight of the pass is a real treat. That's not too bad either, but quick thinking from Kaihori. Kawasumi, a nicely angled pass as Japan start to find their groove again here.
And I don't remember much these days, so that's impressive. I remember it.
Lloyd. To make this trip memorable, but look at the equaliser, Kelly O'Hara. Decided to try her luck. Hasn't scored yet for the national team.
And it's just a position they already weren't that deep at.
Kelly O'Hara trying to be the answer on the left side, trying to keep Kawasumi in check. Skillful play from Ando. Options here for her. She really didn't pick the right one, and Hope Solo was able to gather unchallenged. There in clearance from Buehler. No damage done. Now one pass that is from Alex Morgan, takes it inside. On the left foot.
Make you grow stronger as a group.
It's really delightful from Ando. Slipping around Christy Rampone. The defensive cover was sufficient. O'Hara coming across. Those quick combination passes, great movement off the ball. So make Japan such a difficult team to play against.
And every time as the U.S. seems to get the ball back, they quickly turn it over again. And as we talked about earlier, that just gets so frustrating as a player because you end up chasing so much. It's exhausting.
Has to make a save at the feet of Kawasumi. Emergency action. Wambach is up to meet the corner. Yeah, a second cross that follows shortly. So it's more testing. It's not really dealt with. Wow. US escaping. Limping a little bit.
Looked like she got clipped on her calf there coming out for that one.
Nicole Barnhart and Ashlyn Harris are the other goalkeepers of this US squad in Japan. Lloyd sloppy. It's a gift to Wambach. Lloyd trying to drive through. She's done so. She managed to get a clean looking goal.
And those are those gifts as a player when Japan isn't able to finish that often go in your favor.
The crowd there. Sento really lapping up that challenge for Ariyoshi. Here's Wambach to Shannon Boxx. Now Lloyd again. Alex Morgan is good and has equalised. But no, it's not going to count. The offside flag coming up to deny her. And she is wondering, and so are the other US players, whether this was the same phase of play. And I have to say, that is debatable, Julie.
That is close. She's looking like that's even, which is on. And you can see the US team not happy about that call.
Well, they're given the goal now because the referee has come across and I think has changed the decision to a goal. It smiles all around eventually for Lloyd, rather for Alex Morgan, and this is why.
Looks like it almost comes off a Japanese player as well, which is probably why the referees had a discussion.
She is again. Kawasumi. Ando. Kawasumi. Options here for Ohno to control the ball. Is it back though, trying to play the quick give and go. Can Kinga get there? She can't. It's the corner kick for Wambach, who was beaten in the air by Kumagai there. Follow-up cross is Kaihori's. Where will Miyama place this? It's a great header from Wambach. It was needed. A drill shot from Kawasumi is just too high. It's up for grabs, Julie.
And there's not going to be a lot of new players she's looking at, if any. This is going to be the group. But still having to chop 5 from this group. You have 23 here in Japan.
It's all over in Sendai, 1-1. Decent results. Perhaps not the best performance, Julie, just quickly.
Not the best performance, but again, you get the tie and you show you can come back playing a game that wasn't probably their strongest for the United States.
Excellent stuff. Pleasure as always, Julie. Thanks for being with us. We'll send you back to some post-game thoughts from Max Britos and Tony DeChico.
Thank you, Adrian, Julie, and Tony. I asked you at the beginning of the day, how does this rivalry keep its legs? And you said Japan keeps its unbeaten streak against the U.S. That's exactly what they did. Although the U.S. do get the equalizing goal in the second.